Welcome to Top Table Gaming, and this is a review video.
Hi guys, I'm Top Table Steve.
And I'm Top Table Ben.
And today we are going to be reviewing a very special SBG Buddy from Alliance Designs.
Woo, look at that.
Now this, a bit of a funny story with this one, because this is something that myself and Jay, we were going to get these made in MDF for ourselves just to use on battle reports and stuff. I say get these made. Similar to this, but not as nice. A bit more basic. And it just was one of those ideas that just got put to the back of the queue and never happened. And then we had a message on Facebook from Thomas at Alliance Designs. He's been watching our videos, really like what we do, and he just asked for some advice as to what kind of widgets for this game he would produce. And we were like, well, it just so happens. Have a look at that. And yeah, he made us one. So this is a custom one, as our logo on the front. This is one of a kind. Yeah. Unfortunately, we asked for two. We did try. We begged and pleaded, but he only done us one because they do work out, you know, quite expensive to give away. Yeah. But we're more than happy with that one, and we will be using it on battle reports. So, what is the SPG Buddy? The SPG Buddy is a one-in-all system in which you can carry nice and neat all your widgets, range rulers, status markers, priority rememberer.
Always something that's useful to have.
Yeah, because you forget, especially when you get chatting. I do it all the time. I forget those priorities, and there's a lot going on in game. And then obviously you have hero trackers, which you've seen similar of. There's a lot of stuff around at the minute that are quite similar to these, where you're using dice to put them in to track your hero's stats. So you've got wounds, might, will, and fate. And each one, this is the bit that I like, has a dry wipe section in white, so you can write your hero's name on it, which is quite cool.
So it's not just, you know, you don't have to just have it for one single hero, it can be used multiple times with different heroes.
You just wipe it off and away you go.
And we've even played a couple of games where we've had your heroes on one side and my heroes on the other, so it just keeps it all in one place. Yeah,
and it's really cool. And he actually said that he has in mind, depending, you know, if they take off and it proves popular, he's going to do additional trays, so you can buy additional trays separately. So you might want two of these. Or you might want one for like heroes.
Ring wraiths?
Yeah, ring wraiths or magic users that have a lot of will and stuff like that. But he's going to see how it goes. But I really like it, the fact that it's magnetised and, you know,
it's all in one.
Pretty much the size of a rule book. So you whack it in with your books into your bag or your hobby case, and away you go. I mean, it looks cool.
It looks proper slick, doesn't it?
It's cool. What are your thoughts on it? Because this was, you never had any idea about this until it came.
until it arrived. I'd seen the old wooden ones that you had.
The ones that are now
curved and defunct. So this is superb. Now, for those of you that bought the Generals pack or bought the previous Generals pack, you'll be using like the cardboard tokens, like myself. I've been using those for quite a while now. Some of them are starting to look a little bit worse because they keep it, you know, put in and out of the cardboard holder. They just look a little bit worse for wear. You know, I've got all sorts of different measuring widgets, but these measuring widgets, was it a 2-inch, 4-inch?
2, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 10.
So you've got all sorts of different kind of measuring lengths there, which are quite handy up at the top.
Steppers?
There's steppers as well. That's something that really handy. So there's 6 of those in there.
You got 6, yeah.
So, you know, for somebody who's moving 6 inches, sometimes, you know, when you're playing in a competitive game and there's that
can get around
ambiguous move, whether you can get around somebody, this kind of removes all that ambiguity. So if you're a super competitive player, it probably is definitely one for you.
Yeah. This I like.
Yeah. Especially for us, because when we're filming battle reports, especially, we do tend to kind of forget whose priority it was. So this will be a huge help for us. And you know, if you're playing, you know, casual games, and especially if you're playing like, you know, really big games that go on for ages, it's easy to forget who had priority.
It's just a slider, and it's just good, evil, who has priority. It's really cool. As Ben's already mentioned, you've got the measures, you've got the different sizes, and the most commonly used one is the 6-inch, which is this one, which pops out nice and easy. And it's a lot like, this was one thing I kind of dug my heels in about, because he had them all the same size originally, and the original thing that he's shown us, and I said, well, my range rulers that I do for my events, which I normally get made and give out for free, it's pretty much that. It's the exact size. It's the width of a base. So,
Right,
so
okay,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like, oh, can he fit through there? Well, can my ruler fit in?
Yeah.
And you're not trying to nudge
Nudge
things out of the
you,
way.
yeah.
You know, you get that on there. And all the others are nice and thin. They're a lot thinner. Just for ease of use and squeezing them around the board.
Yeah, exactly. For and especially if you're trying to move people through, through other ranks of people, it's quite useful to have a narrower ruler, really.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like the markers as well.
Yeah. So again, I kind of just. A lot of you will know. A long time ago, I'd done a run of the vinyl ring markers, status markers. Just because it was just easier to put rings on models rather than placing them next to them. And then it's fine if you've got 1 or 2 models like with nothing around them, you can put a marker next to them. But if you've hit combat and you've got 2 lines clashing, sometimes it's hard to get a status marker on one that's in the middle of that. So all you have here is pop that out, the rings, and you can pop them over the top. As you've seen before with the ones I do, they're exactly the same size, and the beauty of this is the rings which I've got, which I use on battle reports, are exactly the same.
Excellent.
So they will fit. I'm going to change all these for my ones.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've got your normal standard
Heroics.
25mm heroic moves, all the different statuses in tokens that you can just place next to your models.
Because sometimes it's difficult to remember who especially if you've got quite a lot of heroes, who's called what in that term. So there are tokens to represent each of the heroic actions.
Well, this is what he's done. He's seen our battle reports and the way we have our graphics up now. So when someone calls a heroic, it flashes up and comes down. That was kind of the thing. He said he wanted to recreate that, but as a physical thing rather than a graphic. And you just pop your markers down, as you do with any markers that you can get. And overall, I just think this is an amazing tool. It's
just a lot of different products in one.
It's everything you need.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of the bits in it aren't it's not reinvented the wheel, but it's all in one compact package.
Yeah.
And it's just nice and tidy rather than carrying loads of little. I've seen the Might Will of Vape trackers before, but they're all in individual ones. Some of them made of MDF. This is acrylic. It's nice and shiny. It looks lovely and clean. I'm really excited for this.
Just neat. It's just really neat and tidy. So thank you very much, Thomas. We really appreciate that. If you do find yourself in a position where you want to give away any more, you know where we are. There's 4 of us on this channel. Hashtag just saying. But yeah, it's a really good product. I really like it, and it's like Ben said. There's nothing in there that you've not seen before. It's just that he's brought everything together in a nice, neat little package, which is really, really cool. So you will be seeing this on camera because we'll be using it on battle reports. Because excuse me, it just makes life easier for us. And that's it. We'll put links below which will take you to his website and his Facebook page. And yeah, if you do go to him, please let him know where you heard about him, and that would be great for us. And also, we're just in talks at the moment about a possible collaboration for patrons of the channel. And again, we do have a Patreon system running. If you'd like to help us out on the channel and support what we're doing, then check the links below again. And yeah, everything's appreciated, even if it's $1 a month. It's all appreciated. So that's it for this video. There's not really much. It speaks for itself.
It speaks for itself.
Pretty much.
It's brilliant.
Keep an eye out for it on battle reports coming in the next few weeks, and we will see you in the next video, guys.
See you later.
Take care.